think I've reacted that hard since Endgame. I just got home from the Philippine premiere of Thunderbolts! This is not super duper edited. This is pure raw emotions after coming home from watching the movie. So I'm just gonna throw in a bunch of my reactions from the movie. Apparently, people could actually hear us screaming and laughing and cheering from the outside of the cinema. And if that doesn't tell you how much we enjoyed the movie, then I don't even know. Bucky was literally the perfect character to add on to that mix because he's been through it. He's been through those emotions that Yelena and the others are feeling, that, you know, they've been living this life of just killing people, of crime and assassinating people and all that stuff. They want to be good, but they don't think they deserve to be good. And then there comes this scene where they're at their lowest point, but then these anti-heroes turn. This is so kind of hard to do without spoiling. Hold on. Those surprises were seriously insane. The movie also touches on a sensitive topic, which is mental health, but they do it in such a tasteful manner. And in a way, it's also kind of informative. I was like, oh wow, that's actually pretty accurate. Everyone's chemistry worked together so well too. I loved all the banter, and I just loved those I hate you but I love you kind of vibes, if you get what I mean. But also that opening scene was just cinematic. And then that fight scene where everyone met each other was just... Florence Pugh as Yelena though is seriously my favorite, and I just love her performance in this. It's like every movie she's in, it gets a lot better. It's worth noting though that you might be confused if you did not watch certain movies or shows. You might want to refresh on some shows and movies though before watching, so I suggest that you watch Black Widow, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain America, the First Avenger, and also the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I also just say, Valentina. And there was just this one point that we were all going like, oh god, she's genius. And it was in such an annoying way that you can't hate her because she's so good at being manipulative. And I don't think I've ever heard the theater scream and cheer so much since Endgame. And if that doesn't tell you the roller coaster of emotions that we went through and how intense it was, then I don't even know. It was so funny though because at one point it felt like Bucky was the mom friend of the group, and then of course Red Guardian was the dad friend. Red Guardian, he was so charming in the film, and I really love that you could feel his love for Yelena. There was actually this scene with Red Guardian that was so spine-chilling, especially because it was after a few certain sequences of scenes that actually got the entire cinema going, oh. It's super memorable, super enjoyable, has a lot of heart, has good humor, has good action, and I did not even realize that 2 hours had already passed. It's a movie that I definitely enjoyed, and I feel like I'm going to be watching it again. It was also 2 hours in which there is literally no time for you to go to the bathroom. That makes sense. There's always something happening, there's always something exciting going on, or something heartwarming, or something funny, and I don't know, I was just glued to the screen for that entire 2 hours. It's a movie that definitely deserves attention. It's a movie that you need to sit down and watch right now. It's out in cinemas today, April 30, here in the Philippines, so go check it out. I'm gonna buy another ticket and watch it again because it was so good. But seriously, once you start getting closer and closer to the end, the surprises just keep on getting better and better. The screams just kept getting louder and louder, and the cheers, the reactions, and just... You're gonna be leaving that theater excited for what's to come in the MCU. These are very raw because they're all my emotions and I don't want to give spoilers out, but I don't know, superb guys, superb. Chemistry was superb, especially between Bob and Yelena. It's just on top for me, and you could really feel the soul in that. Okay, that's all. See you guys next time. Bye!